and like seeing what they could do and realizing that games take so much longer and people don't have enough money or time to buy all these games.
Well, I from my perspective, I think that, Naughty Dog is their leading developer without a shadow of a doubt. That's just their leading, with Insomniac being second and Sucker Punch being third. Like, if we're thinking of Sony just themselves and their developers, it's just those three, because they sell they sell the most, and they make the most for Sony, and everybody else just falls in and stuff. I think once they started going to that live service route and thinking that there's money in there because of no disrespect to Destiny, but I think because of Overwatch and everything,
They're not
Overwatch
even the same
really,
game.
I know, but when we think of a live service, people usually use Destiny as a comparison, but like for what,
I mean, if any game was challenging Destiny in the live service department, it was Fortnite, in my opinion. Overwatch, dude, Overwatch is just its own thing.
yeah,
I
and I
topic for different
and
day,
I
I guess.
and I think and I know we did a special pass about live service and the ideas of it and stuff, but I think Sony was just like, it's a formula that's working, that's making these companies money, so we want to go that route because maybe there's a possibility that it would make us money. It's the same thing with first person shooters doing the 360 and PS3 days. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, I'm going to use that just for example, was the jump off of it. And then all of these companies start doing the first person shooter route because they thought it would make them money. Nintendo's kind of stayed back, be like, yeah, we can do first person, but
I mean, they still did.
Like,
I mean, it was still Metroid. Metroid is still for. I mean,
Metroid.
I
Right.
mean, they only did one multiplayer version of that, right? Echoes had multiplayer in it, right?
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Metroid Prime Federation Force, that was an awesome game nobody liked.
Yeah, but like Nintendo didn't jump into all of this craze and everything, and they continue to
But
go their
Nintendo
own
doesn't
route
chase
regarding
trends.
it.
Nintendo
Right.
creates trends, and sometimes they succeed, and sometimes they fail. And like, look at the Switch and Switch 2 now, right? I mean, Sony's chasing them again.
Yeah, Microsoft is chasing them.
Well, to a lesser extent, I feel like, but yeah, I guess.
I mean, like, even though they're late with the ROG Ally X, they still brought something like that out. Just the way that Sony brought out their handheld for the PS5, the cloud
Yeah, but
one.
I feel like that was challenging I feel like that was more challenging the Steam Deck. But I mean, the Steam Deck came out to challenge the Switch
To
and have
challenge
an
the Switch.
alternate. So I guess.
So in a way, it's just like, I just feel like when people think that certain trends are going to make them money, that's it. You are lucky for that to happen. But it takes it really takes, you have to gain a lot of players' trust to believe in your IP for them to even get in. Yes, Nintendo is a whole different level because of their IPs and stuff. But like, look at the quality that Nintendo brings and everything. They just don't bring a product out and just drop it like that. Yoshi's Woody World and Crafted World, even after those games came out, they were still doing Twitter posts connecting the game to it. Like, they were still marketing stuff for it. So it's just like, I feel like with Sony and them seeing that the live service system hasn't worked out for them. In fact, it hasn't worked out for a lot of people. Yes, Bungie got lucky. Epic really got lucky, but Epic had to take somebody else's idea in order for their current game to be where it's at. The Battle Royale mentality wasn't something that Fortnite was when the game was first designed, but because of right, but
which
because
they brought
of
back, apparently.
yeah, someone said that, but because of the one Battle Royale game was popular,
PUBG, still
Epic,
popular.
yeah,
Apparently.
that Epic took that idea and put it into theirs, and then bam, there it went.
Yeah.